Right, have a good day.
I will. Try to.
There he goes, Krypton Factor, opens the garden gate. Genius, that boy, genius.
What?
Isaac. Admiral Akbar!
What?
Sorry, it's just your outfit, never mind. Right, have a good day.
Bye.
See you later on. Bye.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to another weekly vlog. Yes, we had snow last night. Oh, I'll have to make sure to get extra fat balls for the birds. Oh dear, I'm loaded with a cold. I have a few videos I need to record today for my main channel. So I'm going to go get myself some brekkie and get started. Get a load of that, guys. Hello guys, I'm just putting the back of this up. Darren must like lying down when he's driving. I have to turn around the camera so you can see. Right, it's been snowing here, it's quite badly snowy. I have to take my mum her groceries or I wouldn't be out of the house at all. The car next door to us has obviously rolled, the roof of it is all, maybe I won't be able to see it very well because the damage is on the other side. I'll turn the thing around and then we'll drive off and we'll have a wee catch up. Alright guys, I've turned you a little bit to the side. This is me pulling away from my garage. Oh. Right, so the car's going to be on the right as I pull up. Jesus, that is me going through so I'm just trying to look on the driveway and see if there's any oil because a guy came out. There's definitely water of some description there. I wonder, could that be oil? It might well be. There's something there. Right, look at the car parked there at the side of the road. Look at his roof and the side window. That car's rolled. Yeah, I'll keep you out the front so you can see the view. Obviously it's been snowing, look at the road. Oh dear. It's not really the sort of day you want to be out at all, to be honest. I just need to get this shopping in. The problem is, my mum might want to go downtown because when we get into Ballymena, I'll show you, I bet there's nothing. Out here in the country we get bloody everything. I bet when we get into town, and then, you know, I don't want to be coming back late when it's dark. You know what I mean? There, see, I knew the main road would be clear. I pretty much knew that. Let me turn you. Well, I'll leave you that way while I talk to you instead of looking at me. You can see all the pretty snow. So we got a thing on the car to say it needed oil, and they came out and put oil in it last night, and I've just got in it today to drive into my mum's, and the thing is still there, which means it must have an oil leak. But we never saw any oil like lying on the driveway or anything. Darren says when you drive off I'll go out and have a look and see if there's anything lying on the driveway. Have to be so careful because it's super slippy at the minute. It maybe doesn't look it, but I can feel it with the car tyres. It's slippy on this road. So yeah, it is quite pretty when it snows though. It's thawed quite a bit from this morning. It snowed until about 11 AM. It's now 1:30, so it hasn't snowed in a couple of hours. I have to leave my mum's stuff back to the library and leave her shopping in. Oh, don't come out, mate, please don't come out. Right, you have to watch people like a hawk and just make sure they're not going to do anything, because you can't do anything abruptly in this bloody weather, can you? So, right, I'll turn you back round again. There you go. Isaac's school's off on Thursday because the teachers are striking again. Every fucker's striking at the minute. I do think, you know, for good reason. Doctors and nurses need to be paid more, teachers need to be paid more. Here, they're paid a lot less than they are on the mainland. Right, I'm outside the library. I'm going in to leave in my mum's audiobooks. I'll probably not switch it back on when I come in because I'm on a rant now. Right, I shall catch up with you guys later. Kelly and Shannon, look what you've done to Dobby. She is very much enjoying watching these dogs. Her tail's wagging, she's happy. I'm watching Kelly's vlog. If I could hear it, it would be good. Right, the dogs have gone now, Dobby. Oh no, they haven't. Dear me. Honest to God. It is Wednesday. Isaac's just got back from school. I thought I'd let you see what the weather's currently doing here. I know it looks really pretty and all, but it's so cold, guys. It's snowing. Do you want to go out in the snow, Dobby? Oh, she does. That's a shrug. Go on then. Out you go. You don't want to go out? No. You don't want a wee wee? No, she says I don't. Don't be bloody silly, she says. Look at this, guys. I don't know if you can catch it. It's snowing proper heavy now. I've already got quite a bit of snow. Look at this, eh? Morning, guys. It is Friday. There's a wee bird on top of that tank. Hear them. Bless them, there's lots of them, and we don't have any. I've got some fat balls, but I have to put on some willy bits to get down there to put them out. Get Darren to do it in a minute. I've got dead man's finger. I don't know if I've ever told you I've got Raynaud's syndrome. I know. Where my fingers go like a dead person at the ends. Can you see it? It's this one and this one down to like this point and this point. All the blood drains out. And it started on these fingers at the top as well, this one especially. Don't know if you can see it with that light. My fingers are so pale, you maybe can't. But all the colours, you can see there, all the colours left the top of those fingers. And this one is right down. It's actually really sore and numb at the same time, if that makes any sense. And I've got Darren's welly. I've got Darren's welly, so. Hell's that? What's that curly? What's that curly trail? That's a cat. It's Friday night, guys. These two head balls are out throwing fucking snowballs. Don't be throwing it near me.
Stay still.
No!
Crap.
What else would you be doing on a Thursday night or Friday night, eh? Scouts has been cancelled because of the weather, obviously.
Right in nabs.
Right, I'm going back in. I'm watching traitors.
What are you doing, Dobby? coming in. Good girl.
Hello. It is Saturday evening. I'm in the bathroom. This is really annoying me. The wallpaper. I really can't be arsed buying new wallpaper. I'm wondering if we got extra left over. I can repaper it. This is as unmakeup face as you can get. It's shocking. I've just got washed for bed and I thought, you know what? I need to update you on everything. Well, there's not really anything to update you. Let's say if I put my hair down, it's a little bit less face, isn't it? I need to wash my hair as well. So Scouts wasn't on last night. So first of all, Isaac couldn't get to do his trying to change patrols next Friday when it's due to be on. Right, you ready to get squeamy, guys? Do two things at once. Oh, there's already stuff in here. A bit of fresh stuff in. I should really rinse that out. So next week is going to be that thing, that cooking thing that they were doing practice for, where they were all arsing about, and I'm just putting, and they just wouldn't do what they're told. So I know they won't switch his patrol that night. So what I've told him to do is, I says, go in as you were going to early, have a wee chat. Warning, I'm going to touch my eyeballs. Oh, it's not usually that hard. That's what she said. I says, they won't change your patrol that night because you're in patrols for this competition. I says, which they'll probably arse about all night again. And I says, just make it very clear when they start arsing about that you're not happy. Make sure you're audible about it. And then it gives them an excuse next week to mix the patrols up because of behaviour. So if they faff him about, we'll go in and say, look, he's not enjoying it. These boys need to be split up because it's not fair to leave this to him. So these are my old glasses. Boots, cheapest range. The last 4 pair of glasses I've had are these. I don't put money into glasses because I only wear them at night in bed. I wear my contacts the rest of the time. So he's just got a new pair of glasses and they're gorgeous. They're from this company. If you wear glasses, this company called Pop Specs. Darren said to me, it's taken from Absolutely Fabulous, because I was watching her vlog this morning and he was watching with me. And, well, he was on his phone as he always is and he can hear what's going on. Pop Specs, he said, no way. He says, that's from Absolutely Fabulous, which he used to love to watch with his mum. So apparently they nicked their name from Ab Fab, so there you are. Anyway, they have these like stalls. She was in Meadowhall in Sheffield, and you go, you pick your glasses, you have your prescription with you, and they have them ready in usually 20 minutes. It was a bit longer because it was a weekend, it was busy. I think she said it was about an hour, and fit them to your face and stuff. But really good, and they weren't that expensive. I was quite surprised when I saw the different types of glasses. I thought, oh, these are going to be proper expensive. But they weren't anywhere near what I thought they would have been. They were really nice, really like, you know how like popular glasses now, fashionable ones are really big. But they were really nice. Anyway, these old-fashioned ones will do me for now. Yeah, so Scouts didn't happen. I haven't looked at the advice she gave me, if you give me any, because I'm shocking. I would have done if he was going to Scouts that day, but I knew he wasn't because they told us like first thing morning. So really bad snow here. Thankfully, I will put some footage in, or I will have. Darren took a little bit. It's cleared now. Mostly it's just loads of slush because it's rained loads. What was I going to tell you? I put this on specifically to tell you something. I can't remember what it was. It was the Scouts thing and something else. Yeah, I played online gaming for the first time. I don't like to online game because I love to game, but if you go online, you get paired up with people you don't know. And if you're a female, or if you get paired with a wanker, you get loads of abuse just because you're female. But there's this game that I bought Isaac for Christmas. It's Ghostbusters. And 2 of my mates, online mates, I've never met them. They're both in America. Although one of them's from Yorkshire. And he's as Yorkshire as you can get. He's just so down to earth. He's in Washington State. The other guy's in Australia, sorry, not America. So I play with them both. That sounded all wrong. I played with them both. I was downhill skiing. Let's hope Darren doesn't watch this vlog. Yeah, so I played with them too. I'm not going to change what I'm saying. Last night, and it was so much fun. And just so much cackling and laughing going on. It was ridiculous. I'll maybe put a wee clip in, you can see some of it.
Yep.
What's happening?
Here we go. We're starting.
Right, I'll try not to. I will try not to screech.
Lisa's the ghost. Lisa's the
Lisa's the
ghost.
ghost.
Oh, fuck off! I'm not the ghost. I'm not the ghost. I don't know what to do.
Just fly around.
Run.
Oh,
You can.
when's this going to stop? When can I be a Ghostbuster?
When is this gonna stop?
Stop.
Shit.
Excuse me.
So as you can see, we're all very mature. So that was really good fun. So I might be able to do that the odd evening. If anybody online games with anything that I have, let me know. So yeah, quiet Saturday. We're into my mum's tomorrow. Next week, Isaac's off Thursday and Friday because they've got open night and they want to get the school ready. I'm still scummered we never got to see around the school because it was COVID year. And then when we wanted to go last year, when he was in first year, they said, no, there's not enough. It's only like primary school pupils. And it's like, well, we've never seen around the school. I went to the same school, but that is a long time ago and I want to look around and see what's changed. But we've never been allowed to do it, which is a pain in the arse. So he's meant to be going in on Wednesday night to help with the computer section. So we shall see. What else? My fucking, honest to God, I know I've said I'm trying to let my eyebrows grow in a bit more and not pluck them so much. I'd love to go and get, that's what it was I was going to say to you. I was going to go and get them like properly shaped by someone, but it scares the life out of me. I'm weird like this. I know a few people that are like me with this. I don't like people touching me. I don't like people other than my husband touching me. It's weird. I'm fine with my hairdresser and stuff like that, but I would never go for a massage even if I felt it was going to help because it makes me feel all kinds of uncomfortable. I know it's me. I know I shouldn't. And the thought of someone staring at my face makes me like really self-conscious. So I'm thinking about letting my eyebrows grow back in and then going to get them shaped. But what I wanted to ask you was, I think Suze, if you're watching, you'll probably be the only person that can give me advice. Or if any of you have ladies, or Kelly, if you have any friends, because I know you don't do this, I'm seriously considering having eyelash extensions. Not loads, because right, my eyelashes, I'm not even going to be able to see. My eyelashes, as you can see, are like pretty normal. They're not, look at the size of my nose. I never was self-conscious about my nose until one of my friends at school said, I hate the shape of your nose. It's like, thanks, great. And now I'm self-conscious about my nose. And then someone did a drawing of me. And then I got really self-conscious about my chin because someone drew me and I had a really big chin. And I'm like, I didn't know I had a really big chin. And the more I looked at it, I thought I do. I've got a big nose and I've got a big chin. I need to paint myself green and go as like a West of the East, whatever it is, like the Wizard of Oz. So I don't want really like ones that look like fake eyelashes because I've never had them before. But what worries me is when they fall out naturally, does it pull your eyelashes out? Because my hairdresser had them done. And she said the place she went to get them done, which had really good reviews, that they took her eyelashes out and she ended up with nothing. And that worries me. And it's like when they come out, does it leave behind your normal lashes? Are they shorter? Do they come out? Do you have to keep doing it? Keep the uptick? But they look so nice. Like when you see people with them, it's like Sue says, when she gets her eyelashes done, she doesn't need to wear makeup because it just brightens your whole face. And I look, well, you can see, I can't believe I even show people this, how tired I look with no makeup on. I look a mix between tired and ill, and I'm neither right now. I just look really drawn. Like if I don't put, look at them circles, fucking hell. If I don't put like something like eyeliner underneath my eyes and I don't get concealer on here, I just look tired and ill. My lips are so pale, that's why I usually put red lipstick on because I've just got really pale skin. Apart from the ruddiness of my face, which is ridiculous. I don't have spots anymore, so that's something. I had such bad skin at school, such bad spots. They were awful, really bad acne. There's only 2 girls in our whole year that had bad acne. Every girl has the odd spot, but I was one of those that had spots like boys in that covered. Like it was always getting them here on my chin and my cheeks and my nose, the back of my neck, my forehead. It was, there was never a period of school that I didn't have at least 2 or 3 spots, but usually I'd have maybe 10. It was awful, really bad acne. Thankfully that cleared up. I still get the odd spot. You know, I was keeping going around in my head. I watched Suze's video this morning And she says she loves half-hour long vlogs. She says she likes long ones, but she doesn't feel she's interested enough to talk for an hour or to do an hour's, which I completely disagree with, by the way. I love her vlogs. But then I thought, Jesus wept, I talk bollocks for so long. I don't know how you guys even watch it. I have no idea. But there you are. You do. And I'm very thankful for it. So I'm going to go to bed now. So the sum up of that 10 minutes of me talking shite was, snow's cleared up. Scouts wasn't on a Friday night, and I'm considering getting eyelash extensions so that I don't look tired all the time. Not really like really thick ones because I'm not used to it, but quite subtle ones. I think if I was, this is the thing, when I wear thick eyelashes I look like a man in drag. Honest to God, I don't know if it's my age. No, but even when I was in my early 30s, the minute I put thick eyelashes on, I look like a man in drag. That's what puts me off. So anyway, let me know what you think, because I just feel my eyelashes are really lacking. Am I giving in to like fashion trends or what? Right, I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to watch some more Traitors Australia. I have finished the UK first season. The UK second season is showing an episode at a time on BBC iPlayer, so I have to wait till Wednesday for the next one of those. I've watched the entire American series and now I'm into the Australian series. And after the Australian one's over, that's it. No more. Gutted. So I'm going to go watch that. And yeah, that'll do me for now. I'll check in with you tomorrow on the way into my mum's to close off the vlog. Thank you as always for watching, and I shall speak to you guys later. Okay, you can see the top of my candle. Oh, I'm trying to show you what it says. It's one of the Imperial candles I got for Christmas from Darren. The reason I've switched this on is because last time I forgot to film the piece of jewellery that came out, so this time I'm going to remember. So, oh, it's not going to come out. The fucker. It's in there, I can see it. Can you see it? I have to wait until more wax is melted. It's not going to come out. So that was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? Right, look at the mess. I tried to get it out and the top ripped off it, so then I had to force it out, which is not good. But it's not a ring, it's a pendant, which I haven't opened yet. You can see. I will open this little... This shouldn't have happened. There shouldn't be a bit of chain outside of the bag. That should not be happening. I'll let you see when I get it out. Okay, this is what I got, which is nice. But I'm not happy that... Can you see the wax on the end? That bit was hanging outside of the package. Nothing to do with me taking it out. It was actually hanging out of the package. So that's not the best. But that is, funny enough, it's exactly the same stone that I got in the ring. I'll show you the ring later on when I go upstairs. I'm not a big fan of the ring. But there we go. Imperial candle. You get a little code of the state of it. You get a code so you can look up online what the value of the jewellery is, which I'll do, and I'll put it in the corner now and let you know. The candles are quite pricey. I don't know exactly how much, but yeah, they do smell really nice. And they are quite big. Give you, look, there's Chinese chips. Hello! So, it's Friday, it's not, it's Sunday. I'm about to go to bed. Closing off the vlog for the week. I think the last, apart from the necklace that I showed you from the candle, which I've actually got on to show you. Let's see if we can see it. So there we go. I don't know how that's showing up, if it's blurring or what. So it's like a little amethyst and it's got like a little diamondy. Did that just zoom in? I don't know. Oh, obviously not real diamond. You get a code in it and you can type it in and it tells you what it's worth. This one's worth £30. The ring I got out of the last one was worth 15, I think. I've got it with me to show you. I can't get this off because I've put it on wrong. So there you go. Is that blurring? To give you an idea, it's probably blurring, but you get something of an idea, don't you? And the ring, which I thought was the same colour, it actually isn't. The ring is actually pink. Now, to tell you something about me and these kind of rings, I hate things that have got a circle around. Some people love this. I actually didn't notice originally. It's got little... I can't get this to focus. It wants to focus on me. God love it. There's little like diamonds around. They're obviously not diamonds. There's little like clear gems around the outside and then there's a pink in the middle. I'm not a fan when they put circles around things. I don't like it. This is like, if you're gonna have one stone, this is my engagement ring. I'm taking it off because my chunky finger spoils the look of it. So I like rings, obviously that's a flipping diamond, so it's a bit different, but see how that's like a complete solitaire and there's no circle around it? That's the cut of my jib. I don't like things with circles around. It's like this one, the little, this doesn't have like a shape around the outside of it, you know what I mean? I don't like it when they do that. I think it's quite modern. I remember when I used to work in the jewellers, really put, oh, I've got new nail wraps on. These are the nail wraps I've got at the minute. Sort of like, I don't know what you'd call those. They remind me of rock for some reason. When I worked in the jewellers for a while, there was this girl. We could put things aside that we wanted in the shop and then pay them off until we'd, I never did, but some other girls did. And this girl had a ring very similar to this. I think it was a blue stone. And I didn't know she'd put it aside. I thought it was a customer's. And she was putting it in the bag and I saw it and I'm like, we're looking at it and I was like, oh, I don't much like that. Who's ordered that one? She said, me. So Lisa put her size 6 in it there. So yeah, it's pretty cute. It's got like little diamonds around the side and it's like pink. I think it's worth £15 it said, but it's silver. I much prefer the necklace, but it fits, which is a good start, but my chunky finger spoils everything. It does fit, so. Anyway, it's not what I'm here for. I just thought I'd let you see those. So the reason I'm here, Isaac didn't go to Scouts on Friday because it was cancelled with the snow. It's at the minute we have a tornado warning in Northern Ireland. There's trees down everywhere. There's, I think at the last count, Darren said 140,000 homes without power. Electricity, can you hear? Electricity lines are going down everywhere. Trees are falling down. The actual doors of our cinema blew in, which is right in the centre of town and quite sheltered because it's in a built up area. You tend to have worse weather here because we're in the rural and like we back straight onto a mountain basically. There's nothing to break the wind for us. So it's pretty hairy at the minute here. It's windy. I've been on the sofa all day. I couldn't go to my mum's today because my fibro pain is just kicking my arse. I hurt from head to foot. Have you ever had pain that's so severe that it makes you want to vomit? If you've given birth, you will know exactly what I mean. But the pain, oh Jesus, I'm not saying it's as painful as childbirth, Christ no, but I mean every part of my fingers felt like they were inflating like balloons and the skin was really tight around them. My back was throbbing, my jaw, my teeth, I got headache, every joint you can think of, and I could have cried. I was in so much pain. I've been popping cocodamol and ibuprofen. And then because of that, obviously, indigestion remedy as well. So yeah, it's not been the best of days. I feel like shit, to be honest with you. And then I phoned my mum to find out what she wanted for her groceries because I ordered them and I needed to have ordered it tonight. So it's delivered tomorrow so I can bring it in on Tuesday. Oh God. She wanted yogurts. And I said, right, what kind of yogurts? I don't know. And I mean, I'm in agony at this point. I have a really sore head. And I says, right, there's a pack of 6 here. I don't want a pack of 6. I want 3. I says, you can't get 3 yogurts in it. You have to get individual ones and it's really hard to get small yogurts individually. I don't want small yogurts, but I don't want normal size ones. This went on and on. I says, right, there's 4 ski yogurts here for £1.40 or you can get 6 of these ones for 95p. All she wanted them for is to swallow tablets. I says, why don't you get the 6 for 90? I don't want 6. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I says, do you want to pay more money to get less yogurts? Yes. So I just can't. But she was getting really aggravated because she said she had a headache and she was running to the toilet every 2 hours because she's got a chill in her kidney. And generally I have a lot of patience for this sort of thing, but when you're feeling really ropey yourself and not a bugger in the world is giving a shit basically, it's like Darren's very much your typical laid back. You have to be dying before he'll notice. You have to be moaning constant. Even at that he probably ignores you. When I had gallbladder attacks, might I add, if you've had gallbladder attacks, most people end up in A&E. It's that painful, and I mean it was excruciating. When I had it, and he had me convinced I'd wind. I says, this is more painful than wind, I can't bear it. This is wind. And when I went to the doctors, she said, your gallbladder is packed full of stones. So that was my wind. When I had Isaac, Kelly knows this if she's listening, so you get this one. When I had Isaac, I was induced, which I didn't want, which is painful. I was induced on a Saturday morning at 9:30 because I had cholestasis, which is a condition, I think, of the liver. And it was dangerous for Isaac to... I was only induced like 3 days early before my due date. And I was in labour all day on the Saturday. And then I was in labour all day on the Sunday. And then on the Monday, and they kept saying, leave it another bit, leave it a little bit, leave it a little. I was bollocks, I was knackered, I was in labour for 2 days. And the Monday morning, 8:30, Isaac was born by emergency C-section. Because Isaac's head, on that percentile chart that you get when they monitor how your baby's growing, if you're not a parent, you get this chart and it monitors your baby's length and weight and head circumference. Isaac's head circumference wasn't on the chart, it was right off the chart. Isaac has a really big head, like his dad. I remember saying to Darren, he showed me this picture that his mum used to really love. I'm going to swear here, so beware. It was him looking out the front door as a 3-year-old because someone said the ice cream van's coming in. Yes, it's a really cute picture. He's really young, curly blonde hair, and he's looking like this for the ice cream van. The only thing I could see, this was pre-children. I says, look at the size of your bastard head. And he said, what? I says, your head's enormous. And all I could think is, if I ever have kids and they have Darren's head, I dread to think. So Isaac got stuck because his head was too big. That was proven by him being off the charts. And do you know what Darren's comment was after Isaac was born? Well, at least you didn't have the hard bit. And I'm like, you fucking... What's the hard bit? The pushing him out bit. It's like, great, at least you didn't have the hard bit. Yeah, Anna didn't have the endorphins. Anna didn't have the satisfaction of having done it myself. Anna didn't have the quick recovery. And then when I had him, they left, get this, they left behind placenta, and it was a big chunk as well. It came out, that's how I know what it was like. I'm not even going to go into detail, it was disgusting. But it was like steak. Yes, I'm going into detail. A big lump of steak. And I got this really bad infection, and it just wasn't healing as it should be. I felt awful, I kept getting lightheaded, almost collapsing. And I went for an internal scan and they found it. And like some came out, then they found more when I went in. And it put my recovery up by multiple weeks because I wasn't recovering properly because of this infection. But I can settle myself to know, at least I didn't have to do the hard bit. So if I'm expecting sympathy in the house, I'm not getting it, put it that way. My mum just talks about how she feels. I know I shouldn't complain, I'm glad my mum's here, all the rest of it, but on bad days, it's difficult, it's hard, because it's just hard. When you have a bad day, you don't feel you can properly say, look, bring me chocolate, do this, do that, I don't want to move, I'm in agony. You don't get that, but then, does any of us? I don't know. But yeah, I've had a bit of a shit day today. I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself because no fucker else is. So there you go. So that is the week. This next week coming up is Isaac's only at school Monday to Wednesday because there's open days at a school and they like to get ready. Then there's a teacher training day. So he's at home Thursday, Friday. Back to Scouts on Friday, so we'll see what happens. His plan is to go in to tell them he wants to move patrol, but because it's that cooking competition, he'll have to stay in his patrol that night. What irks me is he's still friends with Ruben, who boils my piss, to be quite honest with you. They play together on, Oculus and PlayStation over the internet, and he's been playing with them quite a bit over the past few days because Ruben's no other friends, let's be honest. But he's fine when he's got, over the internet and stuff, but the minute Ruben gets face to face around other kids, he turns into a little shit. And Isaac tolerates it, and it irritates the arse of me that he tolerates it. I just want him to put him in his place. And that time when Ruben was hitting him and Isaac pushed back at him, when it all hoo-ha, Darren says to me, oh, I'm really pissed off he didn't flatten his nose into his face. I'm like, don't be saying that in front of Isaac. He says, I wish he had put the little fucker on his back. And you know what? I agree with him. That's horrible. But if you knew the lad, you would know why I was saying that. So, let me stop waffling. I'm the master of the waffle. I'm changing something a little bit on my main channel, if you watch it. Instead of doing one video every week, but I asked people what they would prefer. Instead of doing one weekly watches video, which are my least popular videos because they're usually between 20 minutes and half an hour, and people don't want to listen to someone ramble about random movies. So what I'm going to do is, anything I've watched that's particularly good or is terrible, I'm going to do an individual review for it. So it'll only be like 5 minutes. So there'll be maybe like 2 to 4 5-minute videos each week instead of one long, you know, the half-hour one. So yeah, we shall see how that goes. I've got a few to talk about this week. I watched The Holdovers, which was really good. I want to say May, December, but I'm not entirely sure, which everyone's ranting and raving about and saying that it's going to win Oscars. It's similar to the story Notes on a Scandal, if you've heard of that, which in my opinion is much better. It's a British movie. It's got Judi Dench and Kate Blanchett, and it's about a teacher that has an affair, a female teacher that has an affair with a young male student. This is what this American one's about, but I thought the British one was so much better. But anyway, yes, what am I telling you all this for? I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna go and watch some more Traitors Australia. I've got like 4 episodes left, and then I've watched every Traitor show that exists. I'm addicted. I love it. So thank you for watching, guys. I shall catch up with you next week. Nothing much happening, as I said, but I'll catch up with you anyway with some Indian waffle, no doubt. Overnight from Kitan Kaburu.